Shalom, everyone. Peace to you. I hope that you are doing well today. I don't know when you're catching this reading, but it is morning time where I'm at, and most of the time I do wake up with my audience. If you are new, my name is Shannon. I'm glad to have you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Audio discretion advised if you have little ones around, because my channel is very intense. And I ask at the hand of the Most High God for information that could be around any given person that could help you in any way, shape, or form be free from enemies and things like that. And our enemies really aren't flesh and blood, they are demonic forces that are infiltrated in people who have given them access to be a host on the inside of them. And the people are nuts for the most part in our world, and a lot of people don't think anymore, and we've got to be on guard. And so we just learned a lot of different types of energies and information here, and I only care what the Most High has to say to us, nothing else, no more, no less. I love the Most High with everything in me. Without him, we don't move or breathe or anything. And so I want to live before him the best that I can. And nobody is perfect, but we strive to be. And he's able to keep us from falling, and everybody has fallen down in the earth. And even if you fall 7 times, if there's righteousness in you and I, we will keep getting up. And we'll make it if we just keep our eyes on the Most High God. So anyway, this is not a religious platform. The Most High is not religious, and people think he is, and people made him to be something that he's not, and he's just righteous, and he's got a way about us, and it's our duty to keep his commandments, and you can't keep them unless you are keeping him first. And that's the first commandment, that we love him with everything in us, that nothing goes before him, no family member, nothing, no idol, nothing. He is truth, and we must walk in that truth. And anyway, this is just who I am. Take it, leave it, do whatever you got to do with it. I feel energy, and I will give a big fat rebuke if it's boiling through me that way. Be patient with me, because sometimes it just it's heavy. It's hard to feel that, but that's the way that the Most High. That's the way that he uses me. If you are a part of this platform, I appreciate you all for coming back as often as you do. Did I say happy birthday, happy anniversary? If I did, and I'm saying it again, then double your blessing today if you're upright. I send love and light also to anybody who is down and out today. As I'm talking, the Nine of Cups is coming out. It's coming out in the upright. This is a wish fulfillment in the upright of it. If some of you all may be dealing with energies in the negative, because I hit energies both ways, because we deal with both types of people in the earth realm, and that's an overindulging energy in the negative side of it. So there could be quick communication. Somebody could be running real quick in some type of communication or going somewhere today as well. Let me also say that I have freedom of speech and I have rights, and nobody has a right to suppress this platform. It belongs to ShannonEHensley only, and no double or any person who is the criminal trying to suppress it in any way, shape, or form. You will deal with the Most High, Yehovah Elohim, maker of heaven and earth. And so anyway, I just like to say that if you are new, because I am dealing with a criminal. All right, let's get started here. So there's quick messages. Somebody's got a wish within these messages. There could be secret messages. 8s go back to secrets. So somebody could be dealing with something that's either happened in 1989 or 98. Something with those two numbers are here, or the 9 and the 8, and a lot of times I don't call that out. That's hitting me that way, whatever that means. Show me more information. Show me these messages, Yehovah. So we do have the Chariot. So this is about getting some type of a victory. There's a judgment going on. I get the phonics of a razor in the pictograph language. Somebody could shave their head or something. I don't know what that means for you. Something physical is here. There's a contract. There's something that's coming from the hand of God here today. So something is positive. Whoever is upright in some situation today, there's a victory out here. If somebody is returning for a judgment, then there's a final call on something out here. There is something about travel out here with the Chariot and the 8 of Wands. So something real quick is going on. Somebody or people are going to wake up to some type of judgment here on something. The R and the Z might be prevalent to you. Person, place, or thing, first, middle, or last name. Why is this judgment here, Yehovah? What do you want to bring out about it? Somebody wishes to go somewhere. Okay, so the High Priestess in the reverse is about somebody's secret's coming out. If somebody hadn't, so like I said, people are going to wake up to some stuff that's being judged on a matter. There's some type of quick energy around something, but somebody's going to get some type of a victory, and the judgment's also a public card as well. And so something's going to affect a bunch of people, then so be it. There's a headship out here attached to something, but the secrets are out on somebody, or somebody wishes to bring some secrets out on something. So there's a word out here that goes to a master or somebody in authority is out here at the top of something. 10 of Pentacles is either large sums of money, commitments, long-term stability is also here. If that's in the upright, then if somebody's wanting to blow somebody's secret out of the water in something on a war that's been out here, then something's profitable around it. We know that there's been fraud really strong that has come out on the platform, and so all that money for a lot of people has been stolen, and God tells us that everything stolen is coming back to us. It's a promise to us. And so those of you dealing with that kind of stuff, somebody does have a wish, they've got information, something's coming in, there's some type of movement today. And the high priestess is about having high volume intuition, and if you do have it, then you do have it. But somebody is going to blow something right out of the water that's been secretive, where somebody has not talked about something out here today. The letter B is out here, and the J and the T could be pulled out of the high priestess. Something about your job, the J and the B, you could travel for your job. There is traveling out here. Somebody's going to make a judgment on where somebody's going, or where somebody did go, or whatever the secrets are or were. Show me this high priestess. Okay, the Four of Swords coming out crossing on this wish. Okay, somebody wants to rest after something. Okay, well, if you're in the upright and you're following after the Most High God, and you're not just being hasty on something, and you have the power to put a judgment and to allow something that's been crazy and secretive that's hurt people, and you want to rest after some broken heart, or there's been a death matter here, God's going to be on your side to allow a victory to come out of something. Somebody's also spoiled somebody out here, like thieved on them. That word for spoiling somebody is out here in the pictograph. Okay, and some headship it does know about this information, because God keeps saying that the boss knows and all that kind of stuff. So this jumped over on the wish, and we're looking at the secrets. So somebody does wish to rest or bring something out, if that's the grave, because the judgment shows people coming out of the graveyard itself, and maybe there's a bunch of people who have died around something as well that's been secretive on some nonsense, and people want to rest. Okay, let the wicked leave the earth realm. Okay, so that's what's coming out on that high priestess on the wish. Somebody's got something out here that they know. So crying over spilt milk, because there's been a war out here going on. What else do we need to know here? The Star, again, exposing something in a really big way out here. Okay, and then I had a bunch that fell out. I'll take the bottom card. That's walking away or causing somebody to walk on now. Okay, somebody fixing to get a tower on something out here that's going on, because something is going to just, everybody's going to just like wake up to something that's going on out here. What's in the hidden space about this Most High? There's 2 8s. 1988 could be here. 88 years old, or something, or the number 8 is out here actually 3 times. 888. The 8th house is out here. The 8 of Cups and the 8 of Wands is out here, attached to something as well. So there have been secrets, because 8s go back to that. The high priestess represents that, but she's out in the reverse. Somebody wishes to blow somebody out of the water on some nonsense. So if this is work matters, then it is. It came out last night when we were reading. This is in the hidden space, occupation and treachery. Somebody's had secrets, treachery. Somebody, if you are dealing with the murderer, then they are a fugitive, and they've killed a lot of people out here. I mean, we know people are in the earth realm like that. Okay, but there is treachery in the hidden space. All that money is right here. We just seen that 10 of Pentacles. All right, well, you're going to give it back, fools. God's going to make you bow. And you're going to confess who the true God of all creation is. Look, there's a bad karmic. He's in the reverse. I mean, it's bad in the upright. This is somebody that is probably known, or somebody's going to know something about this individual. Okay, this is a bad karmic individual. Unexpected income. We had that bribe come out. It's coming out in the upright, but it also jumped out with the snake. Somebody cray out here. It either is this boss or somebody you work with is out here, got treachery on them. They've had secrets. Okay, also in a moment, something just like that going to get cut away. Also recognition. Okay, it says I'm sorry, reconciliation is out here. And so somebody yesterday was trying to come back around. That's that judgment card. If secretly somebody thinks they're coming back real quick to reconcile something, with this karmic piece of nutcase, somebody gonna get bit. They've been being warned for the last few days. That's mischievous nonsense going on, and in just one moment, something's going to take place in a judgment. Okay, accelerations. There's speed here. There is the Eight of Wands is real quick, and so something's traveling out here, real quick, and something in a moment's going to change. If those of you dealing with the money and the bribe that was around something, God did say that He brought the. I said last night it's dangerous because the sickle was there, and God will cut your spirit and separate your spirit and your soul from Him forevermore. And if you get involved with this karmic piece of nutcase that think that they're too sexy for themselves, can't even look at myself in the mirror because I think I'm too sexy for myself. Crazies out here. Crazy out here. Okay? There's the gift or the gold bar. There's money around stuff. Look, people, please stop looking on the outward appearance of people. God looks at our heart. God doesn't see as man sees. This stuff, we get wrinkly, all that kind of stuff. And you got people that just are so superficial. This is a very superficial individual around something that's going on out here. Okay? And really their heart is disgusting and filth to God. They're a murderer. They've done something secretly. They're a snake. But anyway, you can do whatever you want. You learn the hard way. I'll talk to you if you're poor, you're rich, you're dirty, you don't have a way to take a shower, you do. Because I look at people's fruit, and so should you. People go through all kinds of different things in life and being oppressed by people and going through different circumstances, and we must look through the lenses of God. And somebody going to get up in here and say, hey, give you a little piece of money and make something look real good because, hey, I'm so sexy. But somebody's got hidden intentions. And again, in just one moment, the snake will bite you. Somebody knows something about this individual, though, because this wish came out in the upright. I'm seeing some type of a victory is going to take place on this idiot. Okay, something about drugs is here. Okay. All right. Well, anyway, psychedelic behaviors out here. You better watch what they are doing, how they're doing something, whatever it's about. Show me more information. Could be dealing with somebody in the medical field as well. I don't know. It says that somebody that you love is coming towards you today. Okay. Or you're that person going towards somebody today. Either with this information, this could be somebody right out of your house. And you might love them, but somebody's backwards out here around something as well. So you interpret this, whoever's coming into your presence. There is a truthful person involved in something that is going on here. They're widely known in a good way and well respected. Thank you for being that way in the earth, folks. Thank you so much. We need more people like that. And it's time to speak. They are going to speak. It's real quick speaking. Something about a divorcee or divorce energy. That King, Queen of Swords kept coming out last night. And talent. Well, the star is out here around this. Or for some of you all, somebody's just acting. Or they did act on something. Somebody got information about this individual. What else should I bring out here? You hold up. The letter P. That's incredible. I get the R and the P. Make the phonics for rope. And right before I got started, the Most High gave me 2 cards. And the first card said that there was a group of people that was going to take down a wicked group. Okay, that's secretive. And we know what that group is. We talk about it on the platform all the time. But the second card said cords were there. Okay, and so I said last night somebody did die by a choking or something, then that rope is out here. But God also send cords out to measure for sin and stuff as well. And so for whatever reason, when that's out here, the R and the P make a rope. as well, or those letters could also mean something for you. It says to buy the truth and sell it not. Also wisdom and instruction and understanding. We don't move for nothing else but the truth. I don't care what's around you, and may God give us strength to stand in the truth, regardless if there's temptation around or not. Let us run from evil. Okay, it says that the king by judgment establishes the land, but he that receives gifts and bribes will overthrow the land. That came out last night, and it jumped right on that emperor that was there. And there were two people. The king queen swords was in the reverse last night, and there was law and stuff that kept coming out over and over, all over the place. And if those police officers that were trying to come back and do something, whatever that was, they're giants. If you missed that reading, it's on the platform in the live section. There was Judas energy there. Okay, so somebody's out here that is in leadership, and they've got to put a judgment. The judgment card is out here. If you're going to do what's right, God's going to bless you. All peoples that are in some type of a place in a headship to be able to blow something out of the water on wicked people to get them out of the way. You're going to establish something in your land, in your city, in your county, in your nation. If not, you're going to overthrow some stuff. And somebody's already done that in the past. A bunch of people's died in some nonsense out here as well. But there's judgments coming. And so the king will establish it either by you judging for truth and not selling the truth and having the wisdom and instruction and understanding from God. Or you can take this bribe and something crazy is going to take place. And you're going to get bitten in one moment. That's it. You lose your life. It says that the wicked, they work a deceitful work, but to him that sows righteousness shall be a sure reward. This also keeps coming out. We already know that the wicked have done an evil work. This is a work card. Treachery. We just lift up every leader, Yehovah, that your Holy Spirit would just come upon them to do the right thing. Paranoid. Okay? All right. Somebody paranoid out here. Being cautious, insecure, and guarded is out here. We show up secure, and yet we have to guard and watch, but we ain't in no fear. If you are the righteous, God says that we're supposed to be courageous. He commands you not to be afraid. Whatever you got to do in this judgment, whoever I'm talking to is in a place that they've got to put a judgment. You are not to walk in fear. You're to be confident. God has commanded you not to be afraid. Do what is correct, and there's a sure reward. Even head of households, whatever it is. What else you want to bring out here? Hold on. We've got settling in the reverse. Good. Somebody's not going to settle. Somebody's going to get a victory out here. Whoever's going to choose work correct. You ain't going to settle. You ain't going to settle. Okay? And a hideaway in the reverse. Somebody has been hiding away. Somebody coming out to do something. Obviously, somebody's been paranoid. We see somebody that has been behind a wall or a door or something. But the hideaway is in the reverse. Something's coming out. The high priestess can, in the pictograph language, represent being inside the house. And so with her in the reverse, something's coming out. Something's opening up here. And then sparks is coming out. Well, there's been a war. Okay, some type of passion has also been out here with this idiot. Okay, and then if there is something about a fire, we get matches here. There's burned bridges, or somebody's fixing to burn some bridges. If there is a fire, then God brought it out real strong the last few weeks on the platform. Somebody knows some information about a fire or an arsony situation. Somebody had fraud around a matter, then so be it. We do see the hidden intentions looking at a house, just to bring that out here for some type of a confirmation. Somebody's going to speak today. Some of y'all are going to be approached with a bribe. And some of you all are, this is past energy and a judgment's coming out, and you're bringing some information to the surface to get some kook out of the way. And somebody's going to get a victory. We have the letter R is here. Okay, well, two R's in a language, in the Hebrew language, represents spit and curse. And somebody is cursing out here because it's right here. There's a beast out here. This is a removal, and you're going to cooperate. Well, somebody is being removed real quick today in some matter out here. They're being cut. All right. This is the Raito, which means the ride. And so we do have some type of travel energy. So whether you travel for your job or you're leaving, whatever this is, or you're making somebody leave, or some type of information is coming out, somebody's just like, putting a judgment on something. There's something to do with you're going to cooperate and you're out of here. And so again, it is the Judgment card in the deck is the letter R. Okay. And so whatever this is for you, somebody is doing something and exposing something in a really big way. And if you're upright, boy, it's positive. And there's a word out here that goes to going to jail, and somebody needs to go to jail because they're cray cray. All right, folks, this is what come out. I send you love and light. Pray for me. I pray for you. And until next reading, shalom.